Welcome to another Question of the Week video with me, Leon BARTROPP, where I help you to put more fish on the bank. This video we're going to be talking about braided mainline, the pros, the cons, what it's all about, how to use it and in what situation.
Are you listening? Damn.
If it's the first time you've come across my channel and you like this type of videos, you want to see more of this type of videos, then it may be worth you hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Braided mainline, it's not very widely used, it's quite a specialised line. Lots of different brands do it, like Fox and Calder and Gardner, Avid, you know, lots of different brands have options for you out there to use braided mainline. Now, if you're fishing some of the big French waters, you can boat your baits out a distance, or you want to cast an extreme distance, then you're not going to get much better than a floating braided mainline. It's also useful for fishing over bars and weed and other sort of obstacles in the swim that you're fishing. Braided mainline is very responsive. It's got zero stretch, unlike monofilament or fluorocarbon, which has got an element of stretch in it. So it's ideal if you're trying to find those small spots, or you want to know exactly what your lead's landing on, whether you're casting 20 yards or 150 yards. It's a perfect line for knowing exactly what you're landing on. Most of us use braid for our marker rods because it is very responsive. It's also ideal if you're fishing locked up, you're fishing to snags, because there's no stretch in it. It's not going to give you any give, but be aware you have to be proper locked up because the action can be fast and quick, could possibly pull the rod off your rests. But the advantage of it is you're not going to give the fish any line if you're proper locked up, and you're more likely to extract that fish from the snag and prevent you from going further into the snag. Braid is a very durable and strong line. So there's a couple of instances that braid will stand you in good stead and be perfect for the style and the tactics of your own fishing. Now there's cons, there's always cons, isn't there, with everything. Nothing's perfect. Because of the makeup of braid, it can be very expensive because the costs of manufacturing it are a lot higher than your normal mono. The disadvantage of having no stretch is that you're more likely to lose fish because any sudden surge resonates all the way back up to the rod. If you're not prepared, you haven't got a balance set up, more likelihood of you losing that fish unless you're prepared for those lunges. Because of the no stretch in the braid, then your casts have got to be spot on every time. There's no giving it, there's no stretch. So when you cast out, when you hit that clip, you've got to be perfect because otherwise it's going to ping backwards and you'll be off your spot. Another disadvantage, another con of it is that on most waters it's banned. I'll double check on the lakes or venues that you're fishing if you can use it for extreme range, whether you can actually use the braid. Something else which happens with braided mainline is you're more than likely to get wind knots with it. A little tip I would say is to wet the spool every time you go to cast out, and then that will prevent the wind knots. Not entirely, but you're still going to get the wind knots. That's just an occupational hazard with braided mainline. So there you go, there's a couple of ideas of how you can use it in your fishing, the pros, the cons, the disadvantages, the advantages of using it, and I hope that's helped you to make up your mind whether you incorporate it into your fishing. If you like these type of videos and you want to see more of these type of videos from my channel, it may be worth you hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell icon and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. See you for the next video.